Assalamu alaikum. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Jim Ameti, and I'm the Mayor of the City of Greater Dandenong. Firstly, I would like to acknowledge the traditional owners and custodians of this land and pay my respects to their elders, past, present, and emerging. We recognise and respect their continuing connections to climate, culture, and country. As the Greater Dandenong Mayor, I welcome you to the Dandenong Civic Centre for today's graduation ceremony. It's an absolute honour to be able to recognise the achievements of everyone celebrating their graduation today. Greater Dandenong is a proud multicultural community, a place where everyone is welcome. Like you, I am a migrant to this country. My family arrived in Dandenong in 1975 when I was only 2 years old. I've continued to live in this city for the last 47 years. As council, we recognise that participation is a key feature of a well-functioning community, and I trust this course has given you a renewed sense of purpose, confidence, belief in your own ability. I've just recently met a couple of you guys. You told me that you're all new and you've only been in Australia for about 12 months. And I was telling you that the city of Greater Dandenong is a city of opportunity. So I'm sure this is a new chapter in your life. A door will open and opportunities will come. This extended knowledge, specialised skills and attitudes gained from your course will enable you to embrace your confidence and capacity to think positively and productively. It will create opportunities and inspiration, unlock potential, erase boundaries such as class, culture and creed, and it can break the barriers of social and financial disadvantages. I commend each of you on your commitment, motivation and vision to further your training by completing your course. A course that has also connected you to a wider social network and friends. With such a wonderful mix of people, we have an incredible opportunity to learn from each other, to share knowledge and experience and live in such a diverse and exciting community. I invite each of you to add your incredible talent, enthusiasm and skills to help make Greater Dandenong a community, a stronger community, a more vibrant and connected community. In closing, I would like to also commend the Australian Academic Solutions Group for helping to inspire and encourage and develop today's graduates to be the best they can. Thank you. So you'll do the presentation now, or I'll sit down?
Have a seat for a
Okay,
moment.
thank you.
Okay. What's that? Oh, just here? Okay. Scary. Okay, welcome everyone. So lovely to see you all here. Thank you very much for coming. So I'm pleased to welcome you all on behalf of the ARSM Group and Australian Academic Solutions. Today's graduation ceremony is to celebrate our Afghani students who have completed their Certificate 2 in Security Operations with us. Okay, we have been very privileged to have been given the opportunity to assist these very special men to gain Australian qualifications and in turn assist them to start employment in Australia. ARSM and Australian Academic Solutions have been working closely with the newly arrived refugees from Afghanistan who were evacuated last year to Australia when the Taliban took control of the country. The group of about 60 Afghani men were previously working at the Australian Embassy in Kabul as security guards protecting Australians and Americans working in the region. These brave men faced severe political persecution by the Taliban as a result of their jobs. They were part of the group of Afghanis we all saw on the TV waiting at the airport to be evacuated to safety, leaving behind their families, some of their families, their belongings and lives in the home country. The Australian government at the time assisted these embassy guards to evacuate and resettled with some of their families in Australia. Many have settled in Melbourne in the Sunshine and Dandenong communities. With limited resources, these resilient and highly trained embassy guards have now been granted, some of them have, permanent residency, yay, and are hoping to start their new life in Australia. Okay. In March this year, I was contacted, oh, am I too quiet? Oh, sorry. Could you hear me now? Yeah. In March this year, I was contacted by one of the men, Habibi. Is Habibi here? Didn't come? No, he's working, Habibi is working. To see if we could help them and their friends get their security licence so they could start working in the security industry in Victoria. As you can imagine, security risks in Australia are very different to the kind of security risks that they would face and deal with in Afghanistan. Since April, we have been working alongside the gentlemen and have retrained about 60 guards in preparation for work in Australia, in both Victoria and also some in South Australia. Okay. As we do not receive any government funding for our training, I have reached out to the local community organisations from Jobs Victoria to help upskill and get these gentlemen ready for work in Australia as security guards. It has been a really long process, as there are many hoops to jump through, particularly regarding the licensing rules, which included the requirement for all security applicants to provide suitability references from a professional who they'd known in Australia for 12 months, and to provide a clearance from overseas if they had been here for less than 2 years. These men, who had worked 60 plus hours per week in their homeland, very hard workers they are, were disillusioned with these requirements that they needed to get their licence in Victoria, as they couldn't satisfy either of these due to the length of time they had been in the country. And they couldn't get a police check from the country because they don't have a government. Okay. However, with the help of the Department of Home Affairs and Victoria Police's support, we have been able to overcome some of these regulations, and we're nearly there. The graduation is a celebration of these gentlemen's their resilience and dedication to starting a new life and being part of the Australian community. We have already helped many of these students apply for their security licence, and we are just waiting on their final approval from Victoria Police so that they can start working as security guards. ARSM have also offered these gentlemen work as security guards once they get their licence, if they would like that. And we will continue to support them to upgrade any of their qualifications to become armed guards like they were in Afghanistan. Okay. Now I'd like to welcome Wally Ramiki, who would like to share his story with you all. You come.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Excellency, Mr. Jim Mehmeti, Councillor for the Greater Dandenong City, Ms. Sarah Parkinson, and former employees of the Australian Embassy, Afghanistan, respected representative of organization supporting job seekers and employees, and dear guests, ladies and gentlemen, hello and good morning to everyone. First of all, most welcome to the graduation ceremony of the former employees of the Australian Embassy, Afghanistan, from the short-term courses. These courses were organized by the initiative of ARSM, especially in Australian Academic Solution, especially Ms. Sarah Parkinson. And today is the day of graduation, the day of graduation some of newly arrived refugees to Australia, which is a representation of the efforts of the government, people, institution, and organization to integrate the new refugees to new environment or the prosperous Australian society. We are the witness of the great example of the generosity and kindness of the people and government of Australia last year, exactly on the same month. The day the Afghan government collapsed by the Taliban. Those who were responsible for our protection from the president up to our soldiers, they all left us behind. The Black Day of Afghanistan history happened. Like the earth and sky becomes dark, and the blackness covered everything and everywhere. The blackness of deed, the blackness of ignorance, the blackness of oppression, the tyranny, and the blackness of the destruction of people of Afghanistan. The blackness and the blackness and the blackness. Everywhere was dark. Precisely on the same bad day, people of humanity and kindness, generosity and courage sent their brave and dearest to protect us, to rescue us. They landed right in the middle of the heart of the Taliban to save the endangered Texans. Exactly what no one could even imagine before. If anyone gave any name to the evacuation process, history and humanity will not forget that those who put their lives at risk in order to save us. I can clearly say that the process, it was not the evacuation, but the process of saving humanity, which is recorded in history. Unfortunately, this process of rescue and kindness has once again been responded to violence by savages thirsty for human blood, and we are all witness of the deadly attacks on Kabul airport, which killed hundreds of people, and the process ended there. But I believe that humanity and kindness is still alive. And we are among those luckiest to be alive, and we are in front of you. Unfortunately, a number of our colleagues who served the Australian Embassy Kabul faithfully for almost more than 15 years, still they are stuck in Afghanistan. And unfortunately, the danger that threaten their lives and their families every moment has made extremely worried us. We strongly request Australian government, all individuals and organizations that can help them, please start helping them immediately before a human disaster occurs. The utmost effort should be made to save them. Anyway, I hope that our wider story did not affect you, and that we did not stray from the main issue, which is Malaysia. I would like to remain, until this moment, we are deeply grateful for the services provided by the government and respected people of Australia. Ms. Sarah and her honorable organization, ARSM and Australian Academic Solution, provided us with various of courses and provided great services for us, and we are thankful. And that's a good news that we have still their support and cooperation, and will be continue in the future. That's a good news for us. And also, I'm thankful from Mr. Jim Mamati. He is supporting the newly arrived refugees, which is settled in Dandenong City at all time. And as a newly arrived refugees to Greater Dandenong City, just this is our request to support us more, to support and help our colleagues and friends which are still stuck in Afghanistan. And Mr. Arif, as the not only the representative of the Dandenong Council, as a brother, at any time, at all time, he was helping and supporting, especially people who are settled in Greater Dandenong City. And I hope we have a good life in Australia. As the Excellency before said, the Dandenong and Australia is land of opportunity, and we are right now in here, and we have a bright future. We are thinking on this, just a small worries and tension about the Afghanistan friends. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Wally. Okay, I'd like to invite the present a certificate. Where is the certificate? Oh, okay. I'm going to apologise before I start in case I read somebody's name incorrectly. Thank you. Okay, thank you. All right. Okay, so we're going to start with the presentation now. Abdul Wali Ramenki, would you like to come? Congratulations, Abdul. Thank you, Wali. Okay, Wali Muhammad Bashati? Bakshi. Bakshi. Muhammad Arab Habibi? He's not here today, is he? Iraj? Come.
Habibi.
Just so you know, guys, we are going to have an opportunity for photos after, so you can have a photo opportunity.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Photo.
Okay. Show it. He's not here, is he?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Show up. Oh, you're going to take it for him? Okay, Muhammad Shoaib Hayat. That's for his friend. Okay.
That one was supposed to be.
Who's going to take Habibi's certificate?
Hidayat.
You take, yeah? Lovely. Thank you. All right. Muhammad Sam Taban? Sam? No?
Give it to Hamid.
Come.
Saeed Ansari.
Okay, Saeed Ansari. Saeed? There he is. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Mohammed Karimi.
Muhammad Karimi, Sharif. I don't think Sharif's here. Oh, here. Shafiq. Shafiq. Thank you.
Shahudin Hadari.
Shahudin Hadari. Kush Nazari.
He's a lot too sweet. Lovely boy.
Saeed
Saeed Siddiqui.
Siddiqui. Here he is.
Ahmad Bakshi.
Ahmad Bakshi. Toe up. Yeah, toe up. Yeah. Hasibullah Hamza. He's not here? You take. Thank you. Nasratullah Payenda.
Payendi.
Saeed
Saeed Hotak.
Hotak. Hamadullah Farhat. Islamuddin. Quarry Islamuddin Hashimi. He's not here. Do you want to take for him? Thank you. Zakaria Bashi. Shafulia Mohammadi. Oh, there he is. Asadullah Siddiqui.
You get your one. Congratulations.
Hasabullah Hashimi. There he is.
Hello, Sabula. Congratulations.
Edris Omari. Hamadullah Barati. No? You take it for him? Muhammad Najib. We call Najib Smiley because you'll see he's got a big smile. Okay. Firoz Secondary. Mehabullah Shiraz. Mushtaq Atazara Dada. Oh, you take for him because he couldn't come today, could he? Thank you. Oh, you might want to take this one too. Sabatullah.
Rahimi.
Yeah, Rami, because he's not coming too. Okay. Muhammad Safi, Arab Safi. Mirwais Hatak. Mirwais,
Mowais Hotak.
please come. Hamid Nouri. Hamid Nouri. Oh, he. Abdul Mansour Osmani. Abdul Osmani. He's your friend. Okay. Thank you. Saeed Shirazi. He's not here. Muhammad Baqi. He's not here. No. Saeed Asif Sadat. You're friends with him? You come get his. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right, lovely. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. All right. Okay, did everyone get one? Yes, good. I'm worried that I might miss somebody, so I'm sorry. Okay, so thank you all for coming today, and a special thank you to Superintendent John Cahill of Victoria Police, just here, for allowing these gentlemen to have special consideration when applying for their security licence. Okay, it doesn't happen very often, so you're very, very special, okay? Okay, I'm also bringing well wishes from Julian Hill, who is the federal member for Bruce, who could not be here today because he had to go to Canberra, and he wishes everybody the best of luck with your careers. Okay? All right. And I want to say a big thank you to our Jobs Victoria mentors, the Salvation Army, Skill Invest, SSI, for assisting our students through the transition into employment, and also the Greater Dandenong Council for providing this facility for our graduation today, and Mayor Jim Mementi and Joe and Arif, and for being a constant support to the community, okay, and helping everybody resettle. Doing a fabulous job. Okay. All right, I just would like to bring Steve to the front. Steve is one of our trainers who just wants to say something quickly about further training if anyone is interested in doing armed guard cash-in transit. I know everybody's asking, so I thought if I had Steve talk, it would be quicker, okay? And then we'll have some food. Steve, can you? Thank you.
So welcome, and on behalf of the trainers of ARSM, I'd like to say that we really enjoyed having you and training you. We enjoyed working with you. We enjoyed helping you to get where you are now. We can also help you to get further. So I know a lot of you would like to do your firearms training. So if you want to do your firearms training, you can do it with me at ARSM. It'll be a process. It will take a little bit of time, but we will help you through it. We will help you to get to the end of it, to get your licenses and to get training. So again, we thank you for being part of our team. We think of you as family now. So when you have a problem, ring us. We can help you. Okay? Thank you.